Yeah.
How much do you love talking about Sixth Sense?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like I don't even want to go there because it's like, you know what I mean? But I do have questions.
Sure. Well, it is.
I'll give you a max 3 questions.
No, I don't even know what the questions are, but it's just something. It's interesting because it's such a huge part of my life.
And it's the 25th anniversary tomorrow.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah, which is wild.
All right, so I want to say this, okay? All right.
we
so
are.
Okay, and Haley, I want you to look at me right now.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah, don't make eye contact.
No, so Haley, I want to say something right
Yeah.
now, okay? You weren't just a kid actor, okay?
Yeah.
You were like the Daniel Day-Lewis of it.
Wow.
That's very kind.
You literally
That's
were.
very
You know what I mean? You were like, oh, that kid is, a prodigy almost. You know what I mean? So it's like, when I bring up these movies and stuff, I know you've talked about it a million times, but my honest opinion is even when I was a young man watching you, I was like, oh no, that's completely something different.
Oh man.
I mean, to watch him to lead in AI, to be the number one on the call sheet with Steven Spielberg directing, with the amounts of pressure that goes on with these productions, and as a kid, I can't even comprehend what that's like. I mean, you must have been on set every day, all day long, and it's tiring, and it's like a lot of mental fatigue. And he's also a kid, so he's going through whatever he goes through as a kid. So it's like, for me, it's when I used to watch it, I was like, oh no, this kid is something different. You're just something different.
Oh, thank you.
You know what I mean? So let's clap for that. That was very good. But anyway, so that's why. So don't ever say like, oh, I was just a kid actor. No, you're not. You were different.
And that's why, I really don't mind talking about it now because I am really proud of those movies, and it is amazing to me that they still matter to people this many years. And so yeah, and AI has been a really interesting one too because I think it was definitely underappreciated at the time, and people had some preconceived notions of who was responsible for what between Spielberg and Kubrick. And to his great credit, I admire him so much. I think he said to either Bonnie Curtis or Kathleen Kennedy when people were talking about this stuff, he's like, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to make a great movie.
Wow.
Like, that's what he does.
Yeah.
And then I think over time, I think it's really grown in people's estimation, and it's just really cool to have been on the inside of that.
Did Kathleen Kennedy produce AI?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
So do you remember her on set and stuff?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
I mean, we worked on that for close to 2 years, counting pre-production and learning to scuba dive, and then we took it around the world and screened it at Venice and Deauville, and I mean, it was just a really cool experience because it was it's such an involved experience for so long.
They made you learn to scuba dive.
They didn't have to make me. I was very pumped for that to get certified. Because we had, I mean, it's just one sequence in the movie really, but it was a lot of time filming underwater for that part where I'd jump off the building at the end and then sink to the bottom of the.
Yeah, where do they shoot that?
That was a couple different places. There was the tank at Paramount, I think, and then where else did we? I guess we had water features at Warner, and then there's a scene where I almost drowned my half brother or my stepbrother in the pool.
Oh, that's right.
At that party, which
Yeah.
that was one of the craziest shots because there's this long crane shot close up on me, and then the crane would just slowly zoom out to see the whole pool. So I just had to be lying completely motionless on the bottom of the pool for a while, which was fun.
How long?
So, God, I don't know, but. Probably only 45 seconds, but no bubbles or anything. You just have to be completely motionless at the bottom of the pool. That was a good one.
I imagine are your eyes closed?